Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. Recently, it was published in Hindu regarding a Karnataka High Court judgment that sub-registrar has no power to revoke a registered deal. Sub-registrar has no power to cancel a registered document through cancellation deed. This was stated by Karnataka High Court and it was published in Hindu on November 3rd, 2023. And I searched for the case law but I could not find it. Right? But it is a very, very important typical point you have to understand. According to Registration Act, so please remember 1908, the sub-registrar has got the power to register any document. But once a document is registered, then for cancellation of the same, notice to the other party is important. And basically here in the particular case, it is emphasized that sub-registrar has no power to cancel the deed because already it is amounting to rescission and it goes to contract law and only as per section 31 of the Specific Relief Act, you have to give a notice, you have to institute a civil suit, then only the so-called deed will be cancelled. But since immediately the so-called registrar cannot cancel the deed through the so-called cancellation deed. Right. So this was what is stated by Honorable High Court of Karnataka Justice Sachin Shankar Maqdum. Justice Sachin Shankar Maqdum. He passed the order. Right. So let us know the background of the case. One Madhumati of Bagalkot. Actually, she has given a GPA. She has given a General Power of Attorney and GPA Act to her husband. Right? What for? She has given the GPA in favor of husband. Number one, for controlling her business. She can normally wives they will be giving GPA like this only for controlling the business, then to pay the income tax and to redeem a mortgage property by paying the outstanding amount from his own funds. But things went wrong, differences cropped up between them and she wanted to cancel the GPA. Then she approached the sub-registrar and asked him to cancel the so-called GPA. But he refused. This is the main problem. But he refused and asked her to go to the civil court, to go to the competent civil court because the deed is equal to a contract, law of contract according to section 62 of the Indian Contract Act. It should be rescinded only through due process of law. The cancellation must be done bilaterally, that means giving opportunity to the other party and not unilaterally. So therefore, he asked her to go to the court of law, civil court. So civil relief act I told you. But agreed by the order of the sub-registrar, this woman came to the High Court. High Court also agreed with the findings of the sub-registrar because there is no express provision in the Registration Act 1908 which empowers the registrar to recall a registered document. Because when once you registered a document, the actions will automatically follow. So you can't get back. So please remember, it is equally trite law that the power to cancel registration is a substantive matter. It has to be decided substantially. So please remember, definitely he is not competent to cancel the deed. Here in our Ongole area also, such incident came. What happened is, a person is a native of Throkonta. He has relinquished his properties or bequeathed his properties in the name of his family members as gift deed. Maybe in the year 2006 or so like that. But in the year 2013, he was not, his contention is that he was not being looked after properly by the children. Therefore, he revoked the gift deed. But the sub-registrar accepted the same and he revoked the order, and an entry was made in the records that the gift deed has been revoked or cancelled. But in the meantime, between 2006 and 2013, what happened? Those people, they have sold away the property to some other man, and that man also got the so-called Patadar passbook and everything. Now what to do? Will this cancellation have any effect or not? So definitely it will not have any effect because notices were not given to the other party. And the cancellation was not done as per legal procedure. It's not done by the so-called done in the civil court. What the sub-registrar has done is wrong. He should not have done it. Right? But here in the particular case, the Bagal court sub-registrar has done very cleverly and he has done as per law. So please remember, even though GPA, whenever you give, normally I was also under the impression that GPA can be cancelled at any point of time. Yes, definitely it can be cancelled. But only thing is, you have to give notice to the other party. You have to go to the civil court, and then only if it allows, yes, the GPA is cancelled. You might have known, you might have seen some judgments where GPA holder cannot register your land and the registration is not valid. Supreme Court has very recently stated. I have forgotten the mention of the case law. So you must be very, very alert in such matters. So please read the newspaper, and definitely Registration Act is a very typical act. We have seen so many people in Gedalur, ప్రభుత్వ భూమి లేకుండా శ్మశానాన్నే తాకట్టు పెట్టిన గనులు ఉన్నారు. పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ తాకట్టు పెట్టిన గనులు ఉన్నారు. సరే, ఇప్పుడు ప్రభుత్వం అయితే తాకట్టు పెడుతున్నాం, అది వేరే సంగతి అనుకోండి. సో ఎనివే, ప్లీజ్ read the newspaper and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you.